are you willing to go? Together, we will change the world.
What's going on, Chicago? This is Nightlife, WIIT 88.9 FM. Check us out at facebook.com/Nightlife, WIIT. What's going on, Chicago? This is Nightlife, WIIT 88.9 FM. And tonight in the studio, we have a very, very special guest. I'm sure you guys are very, very familiar with him, Bobby Chicago, along with his partner, Alina. Together, they've collaborated together to form a group called Absynth, and they've been working on a lot of production stuff and doing a lot of work around Chicago. And we're lucky to have them in the studio tonight. So let's go ahead and welcome them. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're good.
Pretty good. A little problem getting here, but
A lot of traffic.
we're fine now.
The one thing that's bad about Chicago,
Brutal.
well, including weather, I guess, two bad things. So,
Let's talk about the good things.
so I'm glad you guys can make it, though. You know, what have you guys been working on lately?
Why don't you start off? You don't want to start off? Well, we have 3 tracks that we're working on right now. Lately, we've been working on them over, I'd say, the last couple months. We did do a little remix, which we're gonna start our set off with, and then in the fall we came out with 5 tracks that were the first tracks that we came out. So, right now we're just working on those 3 tracks that we've been working on for the last couple months.
Cool. Where all have you guys been mixing?
We've been playing, here and there. Right now, we're supposed to play at Epic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be March 9th.
That's this Saturday, March 9th. But before that, I'd say, where else did we play? V Live, Max Bar in Lincoln Park, as far as together.
Okay.
So separately, we've played, a lot of different places downtown. Alina actually played Spring Awakening last year on her
Okay.
own, so.
That's awesome.
Very exciting.
So, I really wanted to ask you guys. I mean, when you guys sit down to work on a project, how do you guys start? What does she do? What do you do? What do you guys do together?
It's kind of a mishmash. It's funny because, it usually winds up being like, I'll have an idea, I'll show her, and then she'll add something, and it kind of corresponds to her style, I guess.
I definitely contribute with the melody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she'll show me something that she made, and then, I'll critique it, and, we'll work on each other's projects together.
What's
So-
cool is we both have, something to bring to the plate. Like he has, he's really good at beats and actually, EQing everything, and I'm good at the melodies and, just kind of arrangement, putting things together too. So.
What kind of background do you guys both have? I know.
Well-
I've seen Bobby spin for many, many years now. I guess.
Yeah,
But
my background is mostly more DJing more than anything, but as far as the whole production thing, it's something that I picked up in the last 15 months.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's a lot of reading and trying to learn as much as you possibly can. But
How's
Alina
that
is
learning
a little
curve?
More. Oh, I've had to really adjust. It's it's real steep, I guess.
Okay.
So Alina's got more of a musical background than I do.
Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, actually, I've played piano for 6 years, so that was really cool, and I've had experience of playing guitar and all these other instruments, so that kind of helped push me into production. So I've been doing that for 5 years, just in general, making melodies, and I got into DJing and production, just actually doing it last year. So.
And what about singing?
Singing, okay. I've done it on and off, but I really want to do vocals with Robert, on a track coming in the future. So
Yeah, that's something we were actually discussing in the car.
Okay.
We had a long discussion because we've been talking about that for a while, and I think some of the tracks that we had ideas for or did in the past weren't there yet. So we got to make something that's going to be good for vocals and good for Alina's voice.
Awesome.
It's gonna
Okay.
flow.
And what are you guys mixing for us tonight?
Well, tonight's gonna be a little bit of a mishmash, but we're gonna try and put a little structure to it. We're gonna start slow and techie, and then it's gonna get pretty intense.
Awesome. Okay, you guys ready to go?
Yeah,
For
definitely.
sure.
All right. Well, why don't you get on the decks and let's get
do
this
this.
party started.
All right. Woohoo.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. You can check out all the recorded shows at www.facebook.com/nightlife WIIT. And right now, you are in the mix with Absynth.
Trouble so hard, ooh Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh Lord, trouble so hard.